Clyde's got his boots on, sitting in the old recliner, screening low with pixel barns, ain't nobody finer. Tractors on the TV, harvesting the rows, corn and wheat in perfect lines, how that bounty grows. Kids around the kitchen, but Clyde don't even hear. He's facing down tornadoes, fighting virtual fears, ranching through the seasons from summer to the frost, flicking through the hayfields where no seed is lost. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Grandpa's dusty tractor still sitting in the shed, but Clyde's got a new one in that digital homestead. Plowing through the night, moonlight on the hay, dreaming of the harvest in an artificial way. Wife hollers dinner time, but he's in a virtual trance, swatting at mosquitoes in a make-believe expanse. Cornfield in the software, chickens on the move. Life's a lot simpler when you don't need to prove. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every view, got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tossed. Clyde's farm simulator never will expire. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Oh, never will expire.
Welcome back to Clyde's Farm, everybody, and welcome to episode 23 of our Western Wilds series. We pick up pretty much where we left off on the last episode. So the planter is away on the sugar beet field, getting that replanted. After that, it will need a second stage of fertilization. We are mowing. We haven't got that much left to mow. Obviously this will need baling, collecting, dropping into our farm factory, and then this little bit of field that's left will also need a stage of fertilization so we can grow some more lush grass on it. It's coming up to midday in game, so we're not worried at all about losing the daylight. We will get all the jobs done once the field jobs are done, or we're at a point where we're waiting for a worker to finish a job. We'll go and get the first of those vehicle sheds put in and start moving the vehicles into them. So we've got this bit to bale on this bit of field, and the bit of extra grass that we cut up the top end. So that's all going to go into the farm factory and make us some more juicy TMR for our cows. So we've got plenty of TMR at the moment, but the more cow sheds we get, and the more cows we get, and the cows obviously breeding, will mean we need more and more food. So we're trying to get a head start. John Deere is now beeping at us to tell us it needs fuel, but we know that. You can have some fuel as soon as you've finished mowing. It's down to 47% health, I'm going to call it. You can see up in that top right hand corner, so it's not long before we're going to have to send it off for a service. Although the shop wanted us to buy a case tractor and we bought a class, obviously we have signed a service contract with them, so when the John Deere needs a service, it will just be a case of giving them a ring, and we'll get the courtesy tractor to use for a month, and they will take our tractor away and give it a service and a spray and everything else, and then no doubt charge us handsomely for the pleasure. Actually cracking on with that planting over there by the looks of it. We've got a little bit of spare cash at the moment, which is basically what will enable us to put the vehicle shed in, or maybe vehicle sheds. We don't quite know yet. We're going to see what equipment we can fit in them. Obviously we've got no major income for a little while, till December, when we sell silage bales again. That's the sort of lump sum coming in. In the meantime, we've got our passive income from the sawmill, the wood pellet factory, and now the dairy. I think the way the cows are producing milk, it's not going to be long before our dairy is full of milk, and we'll need to do that chocolate factory. Ultimately we want to get to the stage where we go and collect the milk from the cows, we top up all of our productions, and we've got milk left over, and then we'll start putting it into the silo. We'll find out when the best time to sell milk is, and then every year whatever excess milk we've accumulated we'll go and sell. And in one of my other series, we did do we call it a tractor collection, where our excess money, we was buying tractors and setting them on display for the public. Might actually do that on here, but I might do harvesters instead, because there are a number of standard harvesters, there are a number of sugar beet harvesters and cotton harvesters and things like that, all very very, very, very expensive. But that might be a fun thing to do when we're finished spending. Right, let's go and get these mowers parked up. Jump into the pickup and get the baling done. I think we're going to need the John Deere again, so we'll park the mowers in the normal place for now, or that area. Because it might be that we can get the big equipment in the big shed and then put a little shed in for the things like mowers and maybe baler, plough. We'll see, we'll make that one up as we go along. So we'll sit him there and get him refueling. And yes, we need to pick up. Baler should be top end of this road. A bit overcast at the moment, the skies are grey. We're supposed to have sunshine next. So just to get it doubly straight in my head, bale, collect, fertilise on this field, finish seeding, fertilise on the sugar beet field, and then we're shed building, and then we're equipment moving. Just never stops. So we need to count the bales. It's number 1. So I need to know if I can get them all in one go, or whether I've got to do a couple of trips. Keeping an eye out for the seeder finishing as well. Number 2. I'm sure if they're watching there will be a certain couple of grandchildren counting along. No grass gets left behind. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Plant's finished, so we've got to remember bale 5. Drop this here so it's well out of the way because of what we've got going on shortly. Get his course changed. And get him away. So we're on bale 5. We'll fertilise this field ourselves. Because it's probably going to be changing every time we come to it. That's bale number 6. Just scrape 7 bales. There is number 7, but we're not going to get an 8th. We'll drop the baler down here for now. Collected. Let's get that one that's up here. Hello, cows. I left the stone picker, didn't I, at the farm factory. Don't know if I'll be able to get these bales in without moving it. We'll have a go. No, I don't think we will, but what we can do is unload them there. Everything's going to get parked up anyway till we get the sheds in. We should be able to drag this out of the way. Get these in here. Then on to this. Yeah, well, I think we'll have enough. Let's just check our fields. So they should all look good. Yeah, he's got that little strip left to do, and then we've got that bit of grass to do. So looking golden. So we'll scoot straight across the top. We'll fill this up once we're finished. And that is a lot of progress made this month. In theory, this could be a waste of fertiliser. Oh, and look, there's a bale there. How did I miss that? Oh, fertiliser round it. Doing bright pink so I don't miss them. Perhaps I need to find another colour to do them in. So this episode will end once we've got the sheds in and put the equipment away. Might end up being a little bit shorter than normal, but that's not too much of a trouble because I'll get the evening tasks done off camera and then go back to my notes about a live stream and see if we can go live for the next one. Now I think the next one will just be let me have a look at my list. So May is sorting the productions out, so at the moment that will just be making sure we've got water in the bowser, in the water distributor, sorry, and putting some more sugar beet into the sugar mill, and obviously then our morning and evening tasks. So if we are live, we can do that just by fast forwarding time. And then into June we've got field 51 to mow bale collectors, silage bales, and got to be cows, isn't it? Yeah, cows again in June. So feed, straw, manure, slurry and milk. Look at that, we're going to finish that right where we need to fill it up. And this is where we start saving money. And here we go. So let's, all the jobs are done. So I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll park that there. We will by hand and go and grab this bale. And we'll run that all the way down to the farm factory. And then we're shed building. So we'll build a big shed, put some big equipment away in it, and then we'll know whether we need another big shed or whether we can get away with a smaller shed. And we'll probably grab the John Deere for doing that. Right, so let's go into construction. Let's zip along up here. We know we want that shed. We know it needs to be that way round. Them logs we're going to get by hand. We're not too worried about them, but we can go a little bit that way to about there. And it's done. Right. John Deere. Well, actually, let's put the harvesters in first, as they're self-propelled, so to speak. Now, I think this header, we're not going to put anywhere at the moment until we know what we're doing with sheds. So we'll leave that there. That's going in the first bay. This one is going to go into the second bay, hopefully forwards. Like that. Now we need the John Deere. So, big equipment. And then we've got the stone picker up the way. That's the only thing up here because the pickup goes in the pellet production facility, as does the flatbed Stroutman. is for bay 3. That's that door at the back that I wanted to use it as a drive-through, but didn't quite. Oh yeah, there wasn't anywhere we could fit it. So lime spreader in bay 4, cedar in bay 5. Fertilizer spreader in bay 6, and that just leaves us small equipment, I think. I think everything else has got a place. We do need more lime in there, but we're creating it at the moment, so no point trying to fill it up. Right, cedar, we know where we left that. Camouflage plough is over by the wood pile. I don't know what's taller, whether it's going to be the plough or the rear mower. So we're going to have to, even with a small shed, we're going to have to go for something that's got a decent entry height. And I think I know just the thing. Just leave the deer there for a second. Class didn't want to start. It's good considering it's brand new and it's only done 20 miles. Hello cows. So we've got 2 bits of mower, plough and baler. So whatever we get needs 4 slots, 4 bays. That just turned in totally the wrong direction twice. Up. Right, so back to sheds. So we want 4 bays and that's only 3. Now, something you can do, if you get the right way, you can sort of move them over and see whether they're tall enough. So I was thinking this. That's not tall enough. This is definitely tall enough. So let's just come out. Trouble is, it's massive. I didn't really need it that long. How much is that? Is that really 176,000? Wowzers. That's expensive as well. It's got solar panels on it, hasn't it? Is that tall enough? I think that is tall enough. And it's dirt cheap. So, get the right button, Clyde, because you don't want to have to do this wrong. So in theory that will go there. And then if we can butt it up to that shed, like there. Just hoping that is tall enough. But you know what they say, there's only one way to find out, and it didn't cost us a lot of money, so if we have to get rid, we have to get rid and try again. But I think we'll be alright. And I think we need to get the right side of the plough for a change. I do actually think that the mower might be slightly taller, but we can definitely drive in there, and we can definitely get it under the front edge, so that's a bonus. Let's just hope the same can be said for the mower. Obviously front mower won't be a problem. Actually, I think that is not as bad, or at least the same as the plough. I think what I might do as well is I might put both of the mowers in the same slot, so that we know where they are. So sort of one there. And then that probably leaves us a slot there that we can put the class into. So the other mower there. Now we want... Oh, actually, oh no, we put the fertiliser spreader away, so it's baler. Worked perfect. class for now, till we get something else. Can sit in there. Right, so what are we going to do with the header? I think the header is literally just going to have to sit on the end here. Somewhere like that, so we can pick it up. You can sit in there. You can hook up there. And then we're going to pick up the flatbed strokeman, and that will be everything put away. And time to finish the episode. And there you have it, folks. Much progress made today. So hope you're still enjoying it, and I'm hoping, well, you'll find out sooner or later. I'm hoping the next one's going to be a live one. So thanks for watching, and catch you all later.
The sun sinking low, painting fields in golden light. The cattle graze slow as day turns into night. Tractor in the barn, day's work finally done. Peace settles in underneath the setting sun. Grandpa's on the porch, rocking to and fro with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune. The shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above and the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the farm. The fields are quiet now, not a soul around, just the whispering wind and the old house gentle sound. Mama's in the kitchen, making one last meal, with love in every bite, a warmth you can feel. Kids are in their beds, tuckered out from play, dreaming of adventures they had through the day. Hay bales stacked up high, standing tall and proud, underneath the blanket of the evening shroud. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings us sight, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune, as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings us sight, with the stars up above and the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the farm.